And God says that we're going to need discernment in this upcoming season. God is about to begin to open doors for some of us. He's about to bless us in some of us in ways that has never been seen before. And discernment is going to be key in that season, this season coming. And it's fast approaching. I mean, it's on our heels. It's that close. God says that we're going to need discernment for this season. Because if we don't have discernment, some of us are going to falter. And as quick as we got it, it's going to be gone. God says that some of us have faltered in past times because as soon as we even get a glimpse of doors opening and we're still on the tip of it, we haven't even completely entered the fullness of it, we lose our minds. We forget all about God, and we just be so excited about being wanted that because of the season that we've come out of, where it has been seemed so lonely because we were being processed, that finally when he does open a door and we see just a glimpse of light, we lose our minds because we are so excited about somebody wanting to be connected to us that we'll connect to anything. God says we're going to need discernment in this upcoming season because some of us have been waiting decades for the blessing that he is about to release. God says, but if we don't use discernment, as fast as he opened the door, it will be closed. Discernment is needed. We should be praying for discernment on a daily, because discernment leads us in truth. It shows us who a person truly is. It shows us what their true intentions are, because the Holy Spirit deals with matters of the heart. Discernment tells us if somebody that is trying to get connected to us is trying to use us. Discernment tells us if the person's heart is not right with God when they come and try to connect. Discernment tells us if somebody's true intentions are truly what they say when they come. Discernment shows us the heart of a person, because God searches the heart. God says that we've been waiting, some of us, for such a long time for this blessing that we're standing in the front of. It's facing us. It's touching your nose. But God says, don't forget the source. Don't forget to use discernment. Just because they come and want to connect and all of a sudden they want you to sit at their table, all of a sudden they're ready to share what they're doing with you, when all the while you've been overlooked. But all of a sudden they see some light upon you and they want to connect. God said discernment is important in this upcoming season so that you know who they are, so that you don't be fooled by the enemy and find yourselves back in the desert. God says don't be so excited about someone coming up to you and wanting you to speak on their platform that you lose your mind and you forget to ask God for discernment. Who sent them? And when God gives the discernment and the Holy Spirit leads you in truth, it is what the Holy Spirit shows, because the Holy Spirit does not lie. It's not for you to make someone feel small or be mean. There's nothing impolite about saying thank you, but no thank you. Not at this time. God says discernment is important because basically it tells whether we live or whether we die. Because God will never move us into more blessings or continue to allow us to receive that which he is giving if someone is connected that does not belong. Discernment is important in this hour. So if you've never prayed for it before, you need to start praying for it now. And if you have already been praying for it, pray for it even more. Because discernment is important for this next season. And it's here. Don't forget God. Don't forget the source. Don't forget the reason that you're walking in what you're walking in. Don't forget the reason that you're being blessed the way you are being blessed. Don't forget the reason that the favor is there. It's all because of God. Let's not lose our minds and allow arrogance to step in and make us believe that we did something, that we deserve this, or that we're doing this on our own, because we're not. Only by the grace of God have we made it thus far. Let's not forget God when these doors start opening, because they're opening now. Congratulations, you made it. But make sure you use discernment.